Goodness gracious alive. I felt like screaming out loud, but I held it in. Those are two of the most impressive animals we've seen since we got here.
In the center of Kentucky, we found the heart of America. We found a group of friends who embrace the timeless traditions of this land, handing down to each generation their love of God, country, family, and friends. Bonds that are fortified with days spent in the field, hunting, fishing, laughing, and living life to its fullest. Join us for the journey into the center of the Heartland heritage.
It's only, what, 45 yards maybe from the fence?
Oh no,
He's looking right at us.
I know it. But he's bedded.
He can hear us now.
It's not.
I don't know if you guys even want to open the doors and get out because he's looking straight at us.
Mm-hmm.
I think we leave the truck here. He'll keep looking at this, and we should be able to sneak in.
God, he's bedded. He's not going to go nowhere. It's a perfect opportunity. If you went around him and came behind it.
His head's down under the bush now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's actually like he's dozing off in it.
Okay, here's the deal. We saw a gigantic stag last night, silhouetted on this hillside at sunset. He's a giant. What we're gonna do is Greg and I, and Jacob Gill here, we're gonna get our stuff on. We're gonna walk over here about 80 yards. We're gonna ease down. He's bedded down right at the bottom of this hill on him. Hopefully everything works out. I got cold chills all over my body right now. I'm so excited. So we're gonna see what happens, man. He's laying right down there about 120 yards, so we're gonna put a stalk on him. About 70 yards, right in front of us, looking right at us. Okay, directly in front of these high bushes right here sits the giant. We're gonna set up right here and I'm gonna take the shot here at 70 yards. That was intense. I could have shot him for 20 minutes. But ethically, you can't shoot a bedded down animal. We tried everything to get him to stand up. Shake bushes, growled at him. Greg threw a rock at him. unfortunately, that did it. And man, he took off, went over the hillside over there. So we're gonna regroup. We're gonna try to get after him again. Boy, we worked our butts off trying to, put a stalk on that big old stag down there, bedded down. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a shot on him. But good news. There's a lot of stag in that area, so hopefully we'll get a shot on something else. On the hillside over there is two giant stags. One's got real black, palmated, huge, probably a little bit out of my category. The second one's a giant, his body's bigger, his rack is impressive. We're gonna put a stalk on one of them. We're gonna head up this mountain, God willing. And hopefully it works out for us because he's a giant.
Righto, now after leaving the truck, the wind's going to change direction now. Stags are this direction, we need to keep below them so we can pinpoint exactly where they are, and then we'll come around from the other side of them. Just going to keep this wind. Hopefully those fellow above us, we don't spook them and give our location away, so carry on going around and see what's just over this ridge, I reckon.
Sounds good.
So in the main, can't hear, can't see anything. There's a little side creek that goes off which they could be hiding in.
So we just made our way around. We thought they were going to be hiding in this little crevasse or a little valley right here, but they're not there. What we're going to do is we're going to keep working our way around this ridge and then come up in behind them.
Righto, we've just got to the top of the ridge where we were hoping to see some stags, but I think the way the wind has gone, we've kind of gone below them because of the way the wind was going left to right. This is an area where they love to hang out, swampy ground. That's what they usually wallow. That's what they spend quite a lot of the heat of the day in, to cover themselves with mud, just to cool themselves down, which is quite a good stomping ground for them. So as they've passed through here already, we'll go to the top side of where we walked, and hopefully they've backtracked us.
Look how wide those last two are. We just saw 3 of the biggest stag I have ever seen with my naked eyes. Ever. I bet you all 3 of those were well over 500 inches. I mean, that was a sight to behold. Whew, gotta get your blood flowing. Oh, man. We are hard at it here in New Zealand, but we're not giving up.
You know, after that last opportunity you had, it was getting a little bit late in the day, so we still had an evening hunt that Shane put us on.
Well, yeah, we didn't have enough time to put a stalk on that stag, but Shane says that they've got a really bad wallaby problem there. So we decided to grab the 223s and go out and shoot some wallabies, right?
With a group hunt.
With a group hunt.
How many rounds you got there?
Try and remember not to load up.
Oh, 100 yards.
Ball or run?
There's Dad.
Ryan, you're up. Right there,
This segment is brought to you by Burlington Family Chiropractic. Closed captioning is brought to you by Bailey's Car Wash.
We have a ginormous fallow deer right there behind Jacob. He's XL. He's humongous. He's probably got a 3 foot spread. I could shoot him right now if I wanted to. I just don't want to. I want to stag while I'm here. He's an absolute giant though. It is on my bucket list, but not today. So, we're gonna follow this trick. We're gonna find a stag. We're out of here like swimwear. How cool was that? Welcome to New Zealand. Freaking awesome. We just 2 seconds ago saw a fallow. It's a giant fallow. We walked 50 yards down this crest of this mountain. Both of the stag that we were looking for are right over that ridge right there. So we're gonna creep up. We're gonna try to arrow the one we're after. Perfect opportunity, again. When he got up, he bolted. He didn't just stand up and give me an opportunity for a shot. He got up and ran. I should have aimed a little higher. Man, this is tough hunting out here in New Zealand. I mean, we're gonna get another shot at him though. He just went straight on down the ridge here. We're gonna get after him again. That's all we can do. If we walk that fence line up there, it'd be easier. And then after we pass the trees, we get up there. We got that one hump and then the second hump, and then we're right on top of them. All right, so we've been debating for about 20 minutes on how to get this done. The stag that we're after, the one that was over here, is now up there, about 1.5 miles away up on top of this ridge. We're gonna walk down to this fence row, and we're gonna make a left and go up this ridge and try to get in behind these stag. That's probably the last of the last call here, so we're gonna try to get her done. Smell it, smell it.
Located stag. I can see the tops of his antlers. I can't see the body, but he's got to be facing this way.
We're 30 yards away from the giant we've been chasing for 3 days, 2 days. We're gonna try to get a look at him. Here he goes. He's just right in the trees. I'm not gonna make excuses, but what happened was what happened. When I shot, I don't know, we'll talk about it later. The arrow took off on me. I don't know what happened. I put it right on his chest. I don't know what happened.
Here we are, last day. Barney's been done for 4 days. Kent got done the second day, so we spent 2.5 days for me bow hunting. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it done, but I'm not leaving this island without my stag. He's on that hillside over there, and I'm going to get him. Looks to me like the one in the shade is the black palmated one. I'm fairly confident.
You are?
I can see the one in the sun's rack now. We just got started this morning. And this valley here, this ridge, is where we saw the one I'm after for the last 2.5 days. We think they're finally they're standing down here by this tree. And we're trying to figure out a way to get down at them without getting noticed or get caught. Across this hill here, and Greg spotted some movement over here. There's a stag laying up there underneath one of those trees, and we think there's 4 more in here somewhere. But we know that one that I'm after, that I've been after for the last 2.5 days. You said 60% chance.
There it goes. Yep, there's a stag there.
Yep, I see him.
Right, he's still beside that tree. Just to the right of it now. He's slowly, you on him? Yeah, it's about right. He's just slowly coming to the left.
I'm on him.
You got him?
Yep.
Now once they get out of this timber, they'll get to that clearing and they'll look behind them because there's 2 stags in the distance coming, so the noise of them will distract them. So we're following them. He's about to look back any minute now.
I'm on him.
You on him?
Yes, sir.
So aim about 3 inches below its back line.
3 inches below his back line.
Yep. He's about to stop any second now.
All right, I'm on him.
Good shot, straight in the chest. Here we go. We got him. Great long shot.
Woo! Woo! Yeah! Oh, dude. We've been after him for 2.5 days, scaling mountains, up and down, all around. It was a very emotional moment for me, very raw. Stag of a lifetime's laying up on that hillside. It's the last day, the last hour. We've got other plans for the last 3 days here, and I'm still shaking. This is a dream of mine to come to New Zealand and hunt the red stag. Heartland Heritage Outdoors, man. We are getting it done here in New Zealand. He's right around the corner here. Let's go get him. There he is. Let's go get him.
Look at him.
Look at the size of this thing. Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious alive. Oh.
Look at that for a head, eh?
This is what New Zealand is all about right here. Can't thank Four Seasons Safari, Stravon Safari, Shane Johnson, Greg Mall here did a wonderful job guiding us this last 5 days. This is just an unbelievable country, an unbelievable South Island. It's everything that I thought it would be times 10. It's an absolute dream come true.